Hey guys, good morning. It's our final day in Prague and time to finally try some Prague sausage, also known as Grilované klobásy. Original Prague sausage. I get my mouth around this one. This definitely took 2 bites to get into. It's a must try when you visit. So the vegetables are pickled, the onions are cooked really well, and the cucumber adds a nice fresh kick that complements the spices that are in the sausage, and it's just a really, really tasty hot dog.
The sausage is really nice, it's spicy. You really taste the pickled vegetables coming through as well, and the onions are delicious. I really like it. If I ate one of these, I'd probably not be able to eat for a little while afterwards. So it's probably good to share.
And that's what we're doing, we're sharing it, because this dog is too big for the 2 of us. Well, it's actually big enough for the 2 of us, but not for the 1 of us. They do really good sausages here. So the library is a no-go because it's fully booked, so you kind of have to book in advance for that one. After a failed library attempt, we dumped off our bags back at our hotel and explored the city. We're going to carry on with the food theme, and we're going to just explore a lot of the street foods here, just a lot of the food. We're going to do food. So I'm going to show you guys the Astronomical Clock first, which is just down here, close by to our hotel.
The astronomical clock's really cool because it shows you what sign the sun and moon are in at any given time.
As Tig mentioned, the clock shows astrological information including relative positions to the sun, moon and zodiac. There is also 4 figures around the clock, symbolising the things that were despised at the time of the clock's creation: greed, vanity, death and lust. Can't believe how many people gathered here for this. It's every hour. And it's the 12 apostles. And they open the door and go around and pop their kind of head to each window. It looks like everyone has the same idea. We watched as the 12 apostles passed through the windows, which is known as the Walk of the Apostles. It was so cool to have so many people gathered in the square to witness this. So the astronomical clock has been a timepiece in this square for 600 years. How cool is that? Might have to come, I might have to do a horse ride. Just because, you know, it's something you do on holiday sometimes, isn't it? So why not? How beautiful are these horses? We're going off on a horse ride, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Ooh.
So we sat back and explored some of the old town by horse and cart. There's the white horses that we were going to get into, and somehow we've got ahead of them. It's actually really nice going around the old town on horse and cart like this. It's a 20-minute ride. It's a little bit expensive, it's like 900 krona, so it's a little bit pricey, but the carriage is really comfortable. And, you know, I like to support anything where the horses seem to be treated well, you know. So 900 krona is about £32. After riding through the old town, we headed over to Prague, the place to go if you want to try some Czech gingerbread. I can't wait to try some. I wish you guys could have smell-o-vision because this smells amazing. So though the gingerbread shop doesn't have anywhere to sit and eat inside, there's a bench outside, just the shop is just there. So we've got a gingerbread roll. We also have gingerbread heart with plum jam in the middle. Look how pretty that looks. I'm so eager to try this. It's delicious, but it's very dense. One of the sort of things you need to have a hot drink with. But the plum jam really does help with that. I take that back. It's moist enough as it is. It's really lovely.
I love gingerbread, so I'm really looking forward to this. That's delicious. The gingerbread's so soft, it literally kind of melts in your mouth. It feels like the plum jam is kind of an aftertaste. It's really tasty. I like this a lot. This is a gingerbread roll, so it's gingerbread rolled with plum jam and walnuts.
Do you want to do Lady and the Tramp and bite at the same time? Lady and the Tramp, here we go. It's a little bit like a fig roll that you get in the UK.
I'd say really similar to a fig roll. Makes sense because fig rolls, I think, have plum inside.
Or is it not fig?
Oh, no, you're it's figs. It's not plums at all.
Very Moorish, very hearty, very filling. The walnuts kind of make it feel a bit more dense, but not overpoweringly dry or anything like that. It's very moist, considering how hefty it is.
I kind of feel like this has a lot of Britishness kind of in the flavour. Definitely like a fig roll, like Kate was saying. It's very Moorish.
So do you know what? We're having one of those days where we're not planning things too much. So we just saw this little green area where they have a bar. The bar looked really relaxed and chill, so we took the lift down and decided to check it out. We are at this lovely bar, nice and chilled vibes. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can go on the pedal boats if the weather gets a bit brighter, because it's just a little bit too cold to go out on the water right now. But you never know. If that cloud passes, I'll tell you what, the heat from the sun is magical. So let's hope we can get on those boats. These guys are just, I gave them a little bit of gingerbread and they've just gone mental. Haven't you? So we've had a drink. Tig's feeling in the mood to do the obstacle course, so let's see how he does. He's quite tipsy. If he falls, well, it's his own silliness, really.
I can't express how drunk I am right now.
That's the best time to do these things.
Oh, of course.
There he goes, Mr. Tipsy McTweebles.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. So exhausting.
Come on now, time is ticking.
I can do it.
Come on, get through the obstacle course.
Oh my gosh.
He's having some issues.
Some issues.
Well, a few issues.
I'm having awful issues right now.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Sometime later. Quick moment from our sponsors, no, we're joking. They're blessing me struggling. Look. Come on, Tig. You got this. You got this, you're on the last bit now. Come on, that's it. Well done, your last stretch now.
You say that? Oh my gosh.
There's some drunk people, doesn't work very well, does it?
Oh. I've seen a few drunk people do it better than I have.
Is this where you just collapse on those things? Oh dear, Tig. Next, we headed further afield and made our way to Manifesto Market, a great place with food stalls and DJs that's open till 10 PM. So it might not look like much, but this area has got lots of little bars and places to eat in it. Almost looks like an industrial site really, but it's not. So we're gonna go here and explore some of the food. This is such a cool place. It's like a sort of a mini Camden really. And they've got all kinds of sort of street foods here. We're starting off though with some gyozas. Oh, they're really hot. They've just come out the oven, come out the fryer. Those gyozas were so good. Next, it's time for some Indian food. We're going a bit Indian now. Oh, I've gone for paneer makhni with naan, and Prig has buttered chicken.
The butter chicken was so satisfying.
I've got paneer makhni, which I do like. I've had it back home, had it in India. How does it compare here? Feel it out. It's a different taste, but very nice. Very, very tasty. Okay, the pizza took it over the edge, and now we've officially gone too far with all the food we've eaten. It was now time to leave Manifesto. We really loved this place. Such a cool experience, we thoroughly enjoyed it. We made our way back to our hotel to collect our bags, stopping off at the Astronomical Clock where it all began. That's where we started our day off here, at the Astronomical Clock. We just had time to take in one last view of the Charles Bridge before catching our plane home. Prague has been a wonderful experience, it really has. The city has everything you can think of, from the amazing astrological clock to the various beautiful churches that are scattered all over the city. Prague is full of amazing culture, great food, fun and friendly people, and fantastic architecture. We absolutely loved our time here and would recommend it to anyone. We had so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next adventure, take care and we'll see you soon.